You know, Hawaii will change your life in a variety of ways. That's why people want to come here, because they're looking for a change. Well, one of the ways that Hawaii will change you is it's going to make you a better person. And I'm going to talk about 4 ways that Hawaii does that. And so before we get started, look, I need to have your feedback. I need your comments. I need your likes. And if you want me to keep producing these kinds of videos about Hawaii, I need you to subscribe. So let's just jump right into this. Number 1, you either embrace Hawaii, you embrace our culture, or Hawaii will spit you out. That's the best way I can say it. And I've seen a couple of ways like this. Very interesting. Hawaii is a very polarizing place. I mean, of course, everybody loves to live here. Everybody thinks about living here. You're thinking about living here. People love it when they come here for a vacation. All those things are great. But when people try to live here, you find a very polarizing effect. And by that I mean, people either say, oh my God, it's heaven on earth. I've always wanted to live here and I love living here and I can't imagine myself living anywhere else. This is the greatest place on earth. Or they're gonna say, get me the heck out of there. I don't want anything to do with this place. I can't stand this place. Get me out of here. Very interesting. You never see you never hear someone say, one way or another. You never get that. It's either one or the other. By the way, have a look over here. To my left is, this is the Honolulu Zoo, also Kapiolani Park. Straight ahead, you can't see it quite yet, is Waikiki Beach. And you got people over here. This is a great, Waikiki is so much fun. It's such a great place. The zoo's a great place. Kapiolani Park is beautiful. It's a big, beautiful park right next to the beach. And it's just really, really fun. So I just want to give you a chance to get a little experience here. I took the drive. A beautiful day in Waikiki. Look at all the people there. Surfboard racks over there. Yeah, here's the great beach. There's a movie place right over there. You see that frame over there? That frame is where we have movie nights. I think it's like on Friday night where they throw up a movie theater. It's really, really fun. So we're actually going to go through a little corridor here right next to, we're going to have the beach on our right. Waikiki Beach is going to be to our right, and Kapiolani Park is going to be to our left. So I hope you enjoyed this ride. Look at these beautiful ironwood trees going right down. Just gorgeous. So yeah. So Hawaii, it's kind of like love it or hate it is what it comes down to. And the love it or hate it is going to be based on whether you embrace the culture. If you embrace our local ways, if you embrace our way of life, if you embrace our values, man, you're gonna love it here. Because if you don't love the values, you can't embrace them. So the fact that you can embrace those values means you love them. And if you love the values and you embrace the values, you're gonna love this place. But if you bring your mainland values, and specifically, might I say, your mainland Holly values, which get rejected here completely, you're not gonna like it. So the classic person who kind of can't stand it here comes and says, well, the way we do things back in my state, whatever that is, and we do it like this. And we all say, yeah, screw you and your state. This is Hawaii. It's a different place. We do things differently here. Okay, reason number 2, the native Hawaiian culture. It forms the foundation on which everything else is built. Hawaiians have a couple of really, really, really strong values that permeate everything. And the most well-known value, the most popular value, of course, is what we call the Aloha Spirit. And the Aloha Spirit, there's a lot of interpretations for the word aloha. The way it was taught to me, the word aloha means, if you break it apart, it means to joyfully share the breath of life. And I think it goes to, aloha is many things. So I'll make another video on it, but it's this wonderful, wonderful feeling you get of love and caring, to joyfully share the breath of life. It's the joy that we have in sharing life with others. And it comes across as love, it comes across as happiness, it comes across as friendliness, it comes across as just this fantastic, friendly, wonderful feeling. And it's one of those things where aloha is, it's hard to describe, but you'll know it when you feel it. It's kind of one of those things. By the way, we're going through a beautiful neighborhood now. This is Diamond Head. So Diamond Head is just to my left over there. You can see that. and I'm going through a very, very wealthy neighborhood on the slopes of Diamond Head, and we're going to be coming up to some nice, there's a little beach park that comes up here. Take a look right there. There's one, and I think there's one further up too. Right over there. Isn't that pretty? Yeah, surf right off of the beach. Nice place. No parking, so you got to walk there or live here. You can't help it but having sort of the spirit of aloha permeate you and begin to transform who you are. And you really feel that. You really feel that sense of aloha, and it makes a difference in your life. It makes the Aloha Spirit makes you a better person. If you live in Hawaii, you cannot sort of escape the Aloha Spirit. You cannot escape the effects it has on you. Number 3, everybody knows everybody. It's a small island. By the way, we're going into a beautiful, beautiful neighborhood here. And I need your comments here. What do you think about this? What do you think about this neighborhood? This is a beautiful neighborhood near the neighborhood of Kahala Mall. These are $10 million plus properties on either side of me. Very, very well-to-do area. Very, very wealthy. Very, very impressive. And it's just a great spot. Really, really enjoyable. I really like it a lot. Great place to have some nice scenic drives on. So this place is really small, and because it's really small, it's like the smallest possible small town you can imagine, and like that, everybody knows everybody. And so what kind of an effect does that have? Well, chances are you're going to meet the same people kind of again and again and again. So think about that. What does that do? Are you going to be a nasty, undesirable kind of a person? Because if you are, then all these people that know you are going to realize that you're a jerk, right? But if you're kind, and if you're a good person, and you're giving, right? And you're desirable in that sense, guess what? Word gets out. Word gets out because everybody knows everybody. So everybody knows Peter, right? So everyone's going to know you. So this idea, this very small culture, this very small island, this very small population contributes to essentially forcing you to be nice. You don't have a choice, because remember my first rule, you either embrace it or you're out of here, right? So either you're a good person and people like you, or you're a jerk and you'll be out of here. Look at this. This is amazing, right? Look, I mean, could you look at these homes? Look at these homes. It's crazy, right? Both on my left and on my right. You know, it's just these amazing landscaped places. Most are behind, you can see they're, behind gated walls. Every so often you get a glimpse, and you get this like amazing house that you get to see. And this view, it's just beautiful. Just absolutely beautiful. Look at this house here. Look at that. Look at this. Look at this. Look at these homes. It's crazy. And finally, Loudmouth Hollies are at the bottom of the social ladder in Hawaii. What do I mean by that? Haole is the word that is used typically to denote a white person, Caucasian. It means a lot of other things, but for our discussion, it means white person. I'm a haole. The typical mainland haole that comes to, there's actually a term, a pejorative term. The pejorative term is typical mainland haole. And I'll let you guess what that means. It means the typical haole that comes here and rejects Hawaiian culture. Loudmouth, goes against sort of our ways, has not taken the time to learn our local values, hasn't taken the time or the effort to learn to pronounce Hawaiian words correctly. Loud, brash, like your typical New Yorker. Kind of like a Trump personality, right? This loudmouth New Yorker kind of guy, which is great for some people. Some people love that. Some people embrace it. Here, man, it is rejected. If you give the impression that you're a loudmouth haole, you are at the bottom of the social ladder. And the funny part is, it's not the color of your skin. And I'll make another video about racism, and I need your comments. A lot of misunderstanding about the way racism works in Hawaii. If you're white, that's like strike one, but you still have a chance, right? But if you come across loudmouth, boisterous, disrespectful of local culture, Too bad, so sad. You are now labeled a Loudmouth Holly, and you are the bottom of the barrel. You are the lowest of the low. You are the most disliked social strata. If you love this place, if you embrace this place, you embrace our values, you embrace our way of life, you live it, you make it a part of you, well, guess what? You won't be a Loudmouth Holly, and you'll get along just fine. So in summary, the overriding thing is you either embrace our ways, you embrace our way of life, you embrace our values, or Hawaii will spit you out. That's that. And what you end up doing is you end up embracing the Hawaiian culture, you embrace the spirit of aloha, you become a kind and good person because everybody knows everybody. It's a small island, and under no circumstances can you allow yourself to become a Loudmouth Holly. You do all that, and guess what? You become a better person. That's what Hawaii does to you. It makes you a better person. And because of that, it's fabulous. So look, folks, hope you enjoyed it. I need you to subscribe to the video. I need your comments. Please give it a like. If you want more of this, I'll give it to you. And I hope you like the views. I hope you enjoyed this place. It is the most beautiful place on earth. And man, do I feel blessed that I live here.